Hey up and welcome to Hull, a port city here in East Yorkshire, and our second destination on our SPBW coach trip today. For those of you that don't know or that are new to the channel, I sometimes go out drinking with a group called the SPBW, or the Society for the Preservation of Beer from the Wood, and maybe once a month or so we go out on a coach trip, travel to one or two different new towns and cities, and split up and go on pub crawls in the area. So like I say, today we're here in Hull, and the town, or city should I say, is officially known as Kingston upon Hull, founded in the 12th century when some monks established a quay here, sparking trade and maritime activity, I suppose you'd say. By the 13th century, Hull was a thriving hub, importing and exporting all sorts, from wool to wine, and this caught the attention of King Edward I, who acquired the city off the monks in the abbey, and gave it a royal charter in 1299, hence the name Kingston upon Hull, King's Town upon Hull. Through the years, Hull has weathered many storms, both literal and figurative. It played a key role in the English Civil War when it denied Charles I access and got besieged, I think, in 1645. The Industrial Revolution then brought shipbuilding and global trade. After that, the 20th century saw Hull getting attacked in the Second World War when it was heavily bombed by enemy forces, and in fact 95%, can you believe, of the houses here were either damaged or destroyed, meaning it was the second most bombed town or city in England in World War II, after London. Hull's rich history lives on today in its iconic old town, its incredible museums, and of course in its pubs, which is why we're here today. We're actually here for a specific reason today. This weekend there's a special event on, organised again by York SPBW, called the Wood Cask Walkabout, similar to the one I filmed in York last year. So basically the name of the game today is to travel to 6 different pubs in York that are all serving ale out of oak barrels, and sample a beer in every single one, and hopefully try some fantastic new and barrel-aged beers. So I just want to give a big shout out first to Marcus from York SPBW for organising this fantastic crawl today, and hopefully we have a great time. Now, the eagle-eyed Hull locals amongst you will notice that I'm actually walking in the opposite direction of the first pub that we're going to visit today, and that's because we basically got dropped off straight outside it, so I've already filmed that one for you. So now we're heading to the second pub. So with a bit of editing magic, I'm going to flip all this around and you're going to see the first pub now. But yeah, if you fancy a wander around this famous port city here in England, fancy trying out some beers aged in wooden barrels and hopefully seeing what Hull has to offer, then join us and let's have a wander. Yeah, here we are. It's very windy all of a sudden in Hull. Here we are at the first spot. It's called Pave. Supposedly has a mild on oak cask. I'm really excited for this one. Let's have a look in and get a beer. I'm gasping.
It's my round.
Oh, you're too slow. I have to get next round in.
He's only done it so you can get the more expensive one. Is it
Thank you very much. Should we go sit over this side? Right, here we go. We've gone for the North Riding Brewery Strong Mild, 5.5% and £2.60 for a half of this one. Yeah, I wouldn't say that's too bad, would you? Especially for a beer aged in an oak barrel. Cheers, let's give it a go. Oh, that is absolutely fantastic. That is, might even beat the Atom Stout that I had earlier in the Monk's Walk in Beverley. It's absolutely beautiful. Coffee, chocolate comes through straight away. It's almost more like a stout than a mild, but it just has this fantastic light finish like you would get in a mild. Amazing start to the day. Start to the wood cask crawl, should I say. Cheers.
That's help you out.
Cheers, thank you. Cheers. Yeah, so that behind me was Pave, I believe is how you pronounce it. Fantastic start to the day. An amazing, strong mild in there. And a nice, quiet spot actually. Very pleasant. Yeah, like I say, great start to the day, and hopefully it continues like that, because I'm happy to have more beers that were that good. It'll be a very good crawl if that's the case. So yeah, onwards to the next pub. Let's have a wander. Starting to feel like this area of Hull we're walking through now would be better suited to an Honest Places video more than one of mine, but yeah, we've actually been quite a long walk between the first two pubs now, but I can just see it ahead of us, and it looks like a fantastic building from the outside. It's just a shame that it's completely surrounded by boarded up shops and places that look less than stellar. Yeah, I mean, hopefully it's a gem in the rough. Let's check it out, see what beers we've got on. Half, please. Oh, you got this going in. Look at that. Ken's got them in, and I'm not even anywhere near the bar yet. That's good going, isn't it? Do you want it from the bar? Do you want to take a picture from the bar? No, that's fine. Right, so I was going to review the Bad Kitty today, but John, who's organised this coach trip for us today, has very kindly offered to review it. So I'm going to pass you over to him, and he's going to tell you what he thinks of this oak barrel Bad Kitty by Brass Castle.
Well, here we are in the Springbank Tavern, and so far I've been drinking half pints. But for Bad Kitty, I've made an exception. So if I go further away, it looks like a half. But if I come in here, that's definitely a pint, and it is stunningly good. Malton's finest. Yes. You can't beat a Brass Castle Bad Kitty. End of review.
Cheers, John. Right, yeah, so this behind me was the Springbank Tavern. What a crazy surprise that was. A rough and ready rock metal type pub with a great vibe, pool table, funny, friendly staff members, and great beers on. Yeah, that was a very nice surprise for me. That's the exact sort of place I would have drunk in when I was a student. It was just perfect for me. Good music and decent beers, you know, you can't top that. And yeah, Bad Kitty, as John told you, what a great beer that is, and especially out of oak casks. Just great spot all around that was. The next place we're going to today is called the Hopp and Vine, which incredibly I think is going to have 4 beers served out of wood. So we're going to have to try 2 of them, I think, today. One of them I've had before, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to have to try 2. So it might be a bit longer in that spot. We are going to try and still get to all 6 pubs for you today. But yeah, can't say no to a couple of beers from the wood.
To do with Nick
Right, we're definitely coming up to this Hopp and Vine bar somewhere down here. Yeah, we've now sort of entered more, I think, towards the centre of Hull. There's some really nice buildings all of a sudden. Old, like, libraries and townhouses and stuff like that. Yeah, hopefully we can find this Hopp and Vine bar again. It's been a bit of a walk between the pubs, so I'm ready for a pint again, basically, or a half, because I'm being good. I might finish on a pint today, but although I am going to probably get 2 beers, so basically it's going to be a pint in here. Yeah, hopefully we can manage all 6 pubs today. It's going to be a busy one. Anyway, yeah, let's find this Hopp and Vine bar. Yeah.
Yes, we are all. What do you want today?
If it weren't for 2 of our coach trip members walking out, then I'd have walked straight past this place. basement beer shop. Let's have a look in. Looks fantastic.
He's added shit. I was definitely their best in
All the beers here are on the wood. All of them.
Wow. That's good going, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very good. Does Ken eat them, do you know? I'll ask him.
I'll kill him if I get around comes out at midnight.
Yes.
Do either of you two gents want, do you or want a pickled egg?
A what?
A pickled egg.
I go on then.
Yeah, no.
Do you use that for constipation?
No.
Bend over and stick it.
Gigs it, you
If it works. Pickled egg.
What was that?
What did you get?
No, 4 old forges, 4 halves of old forges.
Three.
3,
3, 4, 1.
1, yeah. Thank you, yeah. That's right, isn't it?
I think you want 3-3, Ron.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You.
No, that's right, yeah.
Sorry, yeah, it's 3-3-1.
That's right, yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Those are like rings.
See you guys. Take care. See you later.
I'll take that to Paul.
Yeah, that's guess that one out of the way, yeah.
Sorry, gents.
Who are you? You can call me Albert.
Right, I'm here in the very packed and rowdy Hopp and Vine bar. All 4 cask beers in here today are from the wood. So I've got a half of the Astral Wave by Half Moon Brewing. It's an English IPA. So let's give this one a go. I've heard by people who have already been in that it's absolutely fantastic. So let's see if it lives up to that. Cheers. Oh yeah, it's bloody amazing. It's just a really well balanced IPA, like an English IPA should be. It should never be super hop forward. That is just an absolutely fantastic beer. The oak flavour really comes through in that as well. Just a great beer. And we also treated ourselves to a pickled egg each in here. Can't top this place. Might be my pub of the day so far, but we'll see. Cheers. Right, I'm going to pass you over to Ken, who's going to review the Wishbone Blacksmith Porter, which I think is smoked as well, so we'll see what he thinks about that one.
Hello, Billy.
Okay, everyone.
Slanjivar. Yakida.
I have had
Chin. Are you pissed or not?
some days, one of us is. Yes. Anyway, listen, can I review this beer for my
Review the
friend?
beer. I'm from Wigan, me.
This is going to be a nightmare review. But there we go. I'll do my best.
Don't
So,
do me brewers.
I forgot what I'm drinking now due to my
Blacksmith.
right, okay. And I have had smoked beers in Germany, in Bamberg, which is the capital of smoked beer in the world, I think. And they are seriously smoked, so I'll just give this a taste and see how we go. I'm not getting a lot of smoke like I did in the German beers, but it is a very nice drink. So,
How much you got to drink? Where are we now? What's the bar called? Hopp and Vine.
I am getting a little whiff of smoke now. And,
Can you tell the Goldings or is it Puggles?
I think it's burnt almond.
No, is it Goldings or Puggles?
No idea. Can you tell me?
I think it's Puggles.
You think it's struggle? I think you were totally struggled.
See, this is what happens when you drink from people on the other side of the Pennines. It's just constant chaos. Just can't get anything done. Cheers. See you later, guys. Have a good one. See you in a bit.
The guy at the bar told me that Nolan's is absolutely spot on for beer.
Right, yeah, that was the Hopp and Vine bar. Possibly my pub of the day so far. It was absolutely brilliant. 4 beers from the wood. Every single one was absolutely spot on. Busy, jovial atmosphere and a really friendly barmaid. I'll tell you what, it really reminded me of the micro pubs in the Newcastle video. So yeah, check out that if that pub was up your street and you've not seen the Newcastle video yet, because that was really similar to like a Newcastle basement micro pub. Next up on our list is a place called Nolan's, I think, but we're gonna detour and get some food at the Wetherspoons, called the 3 John Scotts. Probably won't film the spoons because it's a spoons and we all know what a spoons is like. Great for some cheap beers, but nothing crazy special. So yeah, I'll check back in with you after I've had some food, and yeah, see you in the next pub. Hopefully we can get some more good beers from Oak Barrels. What a great day out this is so far. Cheers.
It is gorgeous.
What an incredible building that is. It appears to be an old guild hall that now there's big wrought iron doors at the front that say Law Court, so I'm guessing something to do with Hull's court system. But yeah, like I say, it does online, it does suggest it's an old guild hall, so all the old trades used to come. Incredible building, really it is just awe-inspiring. The ornate statues on top and the stone masonry that's gone into that is incredible. Right, yeah, that's us all fueled up. I had a Korean chicken burger in the spoons, if that interests anybody. But yeah, we're heading now to the Nolan's, it's called. Another spot on the wood cask walkabout. I think from here on out, they just have one wood beer on. So yeah, basically our beers are chosen for us at this point. But it's only a couple of minutes down the road, so we should be here very shortly. No idea what this pub's like, but so far the York SPBW Marcus has done a fantastic job of giving a bit of a variety of pubs, as you'll probably agree. We've had a great I don't know what you'd call the first place really, like a bar almost, and then we had the traditional boozer that was converted into more of a rock and metal spot. Here, there's a place here, absolutely screaming on a Saturday afternoon. Blasted music. I might even have to cut this up a little bit. I'll keep talking over it just to cover the copyright, but it's a bit early for me for music that loud outside. That's a bit odd. Yeah, we'll find this Nolan's now. Should be pretty near. Here we go, spotted it. Just around this corner. Get him before that crowd comes. What we got? Oh, it's Scout. Looking forward to it. They are.
Any you want?
Right, here we are in Nolan's. Another like quiet little bar, micro pubby type spot. And then we've gone for a half of the Scarborough Fair IPA, Wold Top Brewery, which is a brewery I really like, but I've never had this one on cask before. And let me tell you, Grace is going to be jealous when she sees this video, because this is a gluten-free beer and it's from the woods, so she's going to really be sad she missed out on a Scarborough Fair. But let's give it a go from the wood, see how it compares to the bottled version, because that's the only time I've ever had it before. Let's give it a go. Tell you what, immediately it smells woody and smoky, so it might be too woody, this one. Let's give it a go. Oh no, it's not. It's fantastic, but it is smoky weirdly. It's really perfectly balanced English IPA. It's just got a lovely malty character, lovely hoppy character, a light bit of finish, the usual for what you'd want for a malty English IPA. But it's also got this wood character to it, a little like green wood. I want to say it's like almost like fresh cut grass, but not too much, and this smoky finish to it. Very pleasant drink, that is. When I smelled it, I was worried that it was going to be too woody, but it's not. Cheers. That was Nolan's. I'll tell you what that reminded me of. The old college pubs in Oxford with the high wood panelling, the sort of almost British racing green colours, the crests up all on the walls. It was very, very reminiscent of the college pubs I used to sometimes go in Oxford. We've got two more pubs on the list today. I think they're called the Olde Black Boy and then another traditional sounding pub, so I think it might be two more traditional pubs. Sorry, I'm stood right near like the world's loudest bar here. It's probably a bad spot to do this outro, but I'll show you it in a minute. Yeah, two more pubs on the list, two more beers from the wood. Let's see how they do. Is it that way?
Just gone down the alleyway now.
Oh, let's have a look at the Old White Hart.
Yeah.
Tell you what, some great traditional looking pubs down this street here. You've got, what's that, the Manchester Arms, the Old Horse, WM Hawks, Fretwell's, Lion and Key. It's an absolute like pub central down here. Yeah, but unfortunately we're on our list. We're only going to, I'm not veering off course today, so I'll try and show you a bit of the outside of these pubs, but I think if you come into Hull Old Town, this might be a pretty good street to have a look at.
Just have near on the right side. Or the left hand side.
Oh yeah, see you.
Yeah.
And here we go. After passing all them pubs, the Old Black Boy just next door to Fretwell's. Let's have a look in. Claims as well it's the oldest pub in Hull, dating back to 1729. However, we know on this channel to take the dates that pubs claim on the front with a pinch of salt. So maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Let's have a look in.
Let's go for it.
The thing is, my younger brother did this for years.
Yeah, certainly very busy in this spot. Let's have a Black Dove. I think it's another stout.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I'm the sister Say what, this is a flipping, what do you call it? From Star Wars, Cantina. Oh, yeah. Full of reprobates and
Moss Isley Canteen.
yeah.
Are we going to, is the space down there? Right, okay, here we are in the Olde Black Boy, and I've got the Black Dub. I can't remember what brewery it is actually, but it's an oatmeal stout from the wood, of course. What brewery is it, you'd say? We'll just check. Yeah, of course, it's Wensleydale Brewery. Should have remembered that, but mind blank for some reason. Probably all the drinks today. But yeah, we've gone for the Black Dub. Let's give it a go. Hopefully, it's as good as I remember this beer being. I've had it a few times, but I think a little while ago was the last time I had it. So let's give it a go. Fantastic. The oak flavour does definitely come through, but it's lovely, chocolatey, sweet, light finish, and yeah, that is a proper like milk chocolatey stout or dark beer, whatever they've called it. Very good. Cheers. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that look into the Olde Black Boy, classic traditional boozer here in Hull Town Centre. We've got one more pub on the list today, and it's called, I think, the old Sailmaker's Arms. So it's another one that's probably a bit of a traditional boozer. Let's see if it beats the Olde Black Boy, or if it's not quite as good. Let's have a look in. One more beer, and I think it's Sunbeam Ales, the brewery. So yeah, hopefully we'll get something decent. Let's have a wander. As you can see, we're making the very long and arduous journey of a 1 minute walk up the road. The pubs here in the Old Town are very tightly packed. Could even be a contender for a shortest pub crawl, which is a video I do hope to do someday. I'm in talks with Nick to do something similar to that in Liverpool, so yeah, stay tuned for that. Let's have a look in this Sailmaker's Arms.
I mentioned it to
Yeah, can I do 3 halves of the Sunbeam, please? You can have a taste of my half. That's, you take Paul's as well. Thank you.
We take a stool, don't we? You sit down. I'll get a stool.
Right, last pub of the day, the Sailmaker's Arms, and we've got a Sunbeam Ale, Sunseeker Pale, I think it's called, from the wood, of course, today, which means we've done it. We've gone to every pub and got a beer from the wood. Can't complain at that. Let's give this one a go. Last beer. Hopefully, it's as good as Sunbeam beers usually are. Oh yeah, fantastic. You can definitely taste it's from the wood, but it's not overpowering. Certainly not. It's only a very light woody character. Malty, hoppy, but not like bitter hoppy. It's just got that light character to it, and very summery. I'd happily sit and drink that in a beer garden. Great pint that is, or great arse. Cheers. Right, so that was the last pub of the day. The Sailmaker's Arms, I believe it was called. Another cracking old school pub. Bit more modern-y than the Olde Black Boy, but very jovial crowd. You'll see what you see on that one. I tell you, there's no chance of me getting to the bar and filming. It was packed in there. But hopefully I could show you a few bits of the pub so you get a feel for it. And yeah, that was our fly on me or something then. That was our wood cask walkabout here in Hull today. Hope you enjoyed the crawl. For me, pub of the day was probably the Hopp and Vine bar. Absolutely fantastic place. Just my cup of tea through and through that, but I've got to give a shout out to the pub we're going back past again now, the Olde Black Boy. It was just a great traditional boozer. Couldn't top that. So yeah, to recap, we've managed to go to 6 pubs. We've had 7 beers from the wood because we had 2 in the Hopp and Vine bar. I'd say we've done pretty well on that. If you enjoyed the video, do leave a like and subscribe. They help me out the most. Comment what you think was the best looking pub of the day. Comment where I should go next. I think I'm probably going to do another video in Hull at some point because there's just so many good pubs around here that we didn't get a chance to go in today. So yeah, I suppose I'll see you in the next one. Remember, support your local pub. Cheers.